What is happening, Clipsy crew? Get ready, because we've got a rapid-fire rundown of the hottest news that's blowing up the internet right now. First up, we're diving deep into the electrifying aftermath of Coldplay's massive sold-out shows in El Paso, revealing the stunning economic impact that's still resonating months later. Then, hold on to your hats because Coldplay is on the verge of shattering touring records with their Music of the Spheres World Tour, potentially becoming the highest-grossing tour ever. But wait, there's more. We'll uncover the surprising details of Chris Martin raking in millions for a private gig, even while joking about being unemployed after the massive tour wrapped. And finally, get ready for a unique musical mashup as Wisp puts a stunning shoegaze spin on Coldplay's iconic hit, Yellow, and the internet is going wild. You don't want to miss any of this. Smash that like, subscribe, and hit the notification bell so you never miss an update. El Paso's economy, still glowing after Coldplay's record-breaking shows. 3 months after Coldplay ignited El Paso with 2 sold-out performances at UTEP's Sun Bowl Stadium, the city is still feeling the vibrant economic pulse of those unforgettable nights. Destination El Paso's latest report reveals that these mid-June concerts didn't just provide a soundtrack for the city. They delivered a significant economic boost, injecting a staggering $34.7 million into the local economy. This figure represents a remarkable 21% surge compared to the same period last year, with Coldplay's visit alone contributing an estimated $6 million to local hotels, restaurants, and retail establishments. The impact was far-reaching, drawing nearly 13.4% of concertgoers from out of state, transforming El Paso into a prime weekend destination for fans traveling from Texas, New Mexico, and Arizona. On average, these visitors spent around $171 each, with dining, nightlife, and shopping being the top expenditure categories. UTEP President Heather Wilson hailed the shows as a monumental success, stating, "El Paso deserves great events like this." The numbers undeniably prove El Paso's capacity to host major global tour, bolstering its reputation and potentially paving the way for future star attractions. This financial windfall is certainly music to El Paso's ears, but what's next on the horizon for major entertainment hubs? Don't go anywhere, because the global music scene is buzzing with even bigger news about Coldplay's record-shattering tour. Coldplay's Music of the Spheres tour on track to become all-time highest grossing. Coldplay is not just playing music, they're making history. The band is now positioned to break the all-time record for the highest grossing concert tour ever, following frontman Chris Martin's announcement of an additional 138 dates scheduled for 2027. The Music of the Spheres World Tour, which commenced in 2022, has already amassed an incredible £1 billion in revenue, securing its place as the second highest-grossing tour of all time, just behind Taylor Swift's record-setting Eras Tour, which totaled £1.5 billion. With each night reportedly earning the band £4.8 million, the addition of 138 more shows puts Coldplay on a clear trajectory to surpass Swift's monumental achievement. Polestar's analysis confirms the tour's dominance, identifying it as the highest-grossing global tour for the first half of 2025. Coldplay has already set numerous records, including their highest-attended stadium shows ever at India's Narendra Modi Stadium, filling a 111,000-capacity venue and becoming the first musical act to play 10 consecutive nights at Wembley Stadium. Beyond the financial milestones, the tour is also making strides in sustainability, significantly reducing CO2 emissions compared to previous Coldplay tour. Before embarking on the next leg in 2027, the band is set to headline the FIFA World Cup final halftime show in New Jersey next year. Chris Martin has described the upcoming 2027 shows as a really special thing, promising an unforgettable experience for fans worldwide. The sheer scale of Coldplay's success is unprecedented, but what happens when these stadium-filling giants take a moment for a more intimate performance? From billion-dollar tour to exclusive million-dollar gigs, Chris Martin is showing us there's more than one way to make an impact. Chris Martin reportedly earns millions for private gig, amidst unemployed joke. Just days after concluding their record-breaking Music of the Spheres World Tour, Coldplay frontman Chris Martin was reportedly paid millions to perform at an exclusive private party in Hampshire, England. The band had just wrapped up a monumental 10-night run at London's Wembley Stadium, capping off a tour that has sold over 13 million tickets globally and is projected to gross well over £1 billion. This extensive tour, their eighth and largest to date since kicking off in 2022, has solidified Coldplay's status as a premier live act. The private event, described as an Indian summer party hosted by Swiss singer-songwriter Miel de Botton, saw Chris Martin perform for an intimate gathering of approximately 70 guests. While specific figures remain unconfirmed, reports suggest his fee was in the millions, with indications that he plans to donate the earnings to charity. Martin lightheartedly contrasted the exclusive event with his stadium shows, humorously remarking to the small crowd, "There were more people in the toilets at Wembley than there are here," and quipping, "I'm now unemployed." The performance lasted about 90 minutes and featured a bass guitarist and female backing singers, rather than his full band. The Music of the Spheres tour, which spanned over 2 years, 43 countries, and more than 220 shows, is on track to become the highest-earning live act in UK history, surpassing Sir Elton John's farewell tour earnings. Amidst the tour's success, it wasn't without its moments of attention, including fan reactions at a London concert and a viral kiss cam incident at a Massachusetts show that inadvertently exposed an affair. While Chris Martin might be joking about unemployment, his musical reach extends beyond the stage, even into the digital realm. Get ready for a sound you've never heard before, as a unique artist reimagines a Coldplay classic in a way that's taking TikTok by storm. Wisp delivers dreamy shoegaze cover of Coldplay's Yellow. In a fascinating musical crossover, Wisp, the distinctive shoegaze project led by San Francisco's Natalie R. Liu, has released a captivating cover of Coldplay's iconic hit, Yellow, blending ethereal distortion with gentle melodies. This unique rendition of Yellow offers a fresh perspective on the beloved track, transforming it with Wisp's signature dreamy, new gaze sound. Natalie R. Liu shared that Yellow holds a special place in her childhood memories, and she aimed to reinterpret its depth through the lens of her own romantic experiences over the past year. The resulting cover masterfully balances heavy and light elements, creating an immersive soundscape that has already resonated deeply with listeners. A preview clip of the cover garnered nearly 7 million views on TikTok, signaling massive public interest, and the full version is now available for fans to experience. Liu's artistic vision connects a nostalgic childhood song with the emotional complexities of her present life, layering it with waves of caressing distortion and subtle power. This release comes after Wisp's acclaimed August album, If Not Winter, further solidifying their unique place in the modern shoegaze scene. This unexpected musical fusion has everyone talking online. But what happens when iconic sounds get a completely different twist? That's a wrap on today's news roundup, but we've got one last look at the biggest stories you need to know before you go. All right, Clipsy crew, what a whirlwind of news. We saw how Coldplay's El Paso shows injected millions into the local economy. Then, we learned Coldplay is on the cusp of breaking touring records with their massive Music of the Spheres tour. We also uncovered Chris Martin's surprising private gig that reportedly earned him millions, and finally, Wisp dropped a stunning shoegaze cover of Coldplay's Yellow that's blowing up online. Don't forget to like this video, subscribe to Clipsy for all your breaking news, and hit that notification bell so you're always in the loop. Follow us on all social platforms to stay connected. We'll see you in the next one.